Welcome to the Yorkshire and the Humber School of Anaesthesia. This is a brief presentation on the different anaesthetic training rotations within the region and the hospitals that feature on them. Yorkshire and the Humber is a large geographical area, and formerly there were 3 separate anaesthetic training schemes. West Yorkshire in blue, South Yorkshire in yellow, and East Yorkshire in red. These were amalgamated under the banner of the Yorkshire and the Humber School of Anaesthesia in order to maximise educational opportunity, reduce the administrative and organisational burden of running 3 separate schemes, whilst retaining the geographical advantages of each. The rotations today still centre around the 3 geographical areas, but with cross-pollination between them where suitable. There are slight differences between the core and higher rotations, which this presentation aims to explain. Firstly, the West Yorkshire core rotation may feature some of the following hospitals. The 2 hospitals that make up the Leeds Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, the Leeds General Infirmary and St James's University Hospital, both illustrated here in red. Bradford Royal Infirmary. The 2 hospitals that make up the Calderdale and Huddersfield NHS Trust, Harrogate in purple, Airedale in light blue, and the 3 hospitals that make up the Mid Yorks NHS Trust, Hinderfields, Pontefract and Dewsbury hospitals. The higher Leeds hub rotation may also feature York, the hospitals that make up the Hull Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, Hull Royal Infirmary and Castle Hill, Doncaster Royal Infirmary, Rotherham, and the 2 hospitals that make up the Sheffield Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, the Northern General Hospital and the Royal Hallamshire Hospital. The East rotation may feature the 2 hospitals that make up the Hull Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, Hull Royal Infirmary and Castle Hill, Scunthorpe, Scarborough Hospital, which is part of the same trust as York, and Grimsby Hospital. In addition, the Hull hub higher rotation may also feature the 2 hospitals that make up the Leeds Teaching Hospital NHS Trust, and the 3 hospitals that make up the Mid Yorks NHS Trust. In addition, Harrogate Hospital may feature as part of the East Yorkshire ACCS rotation. The hospitals that may feature on the Sheffield hub rotations are the 2 hospitals that make up Sheffield Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, the Northern General and the Royal Hallamshire Hospital. In addition, the Sheffield's Children's Hospital is in the same geographical location but is not illustrated here because it is almost on identical site to the Royal Hallamshire. Doncaster Royal Infirmary, Rotherham, and also Barnsley. In the past, Chesterfield Hospital had featured on the Sheffield hub rotation, but is no longer features on rotations going forward. In addition to these hospitals, the higher rotations may also feature 2 hospitals that make up the Leeds Teaching Hospital NHS Trust, the LGI and St James's, the 3 hospitals that make up the Mid Yorkshire NHS Trust, and Scunthorpe. Further information can be found on the Yorkshire and the Humber School of Anaesthesia website that you are currently accessing. It is also worth noting that for one individual trainee, their rotation won't go through all of these hospitals featured here. It will just go through a proportion of them. Please also note that each of the rotations that we organise and advertise are arranged to try and minimise the amount of commuting required. So no one rotation will extend from the west side of Yorkshire all the way to the east side. Each of the rotations are arranged around smaller areas within the Yorkshire and the Humber region. Thank you.